Hey, what's good with it? What's good with it? Yeah, man, I'm just tapping in today to talk about a story, a case, in national news. Pretty much one of the biggest unsolved murder cases in the history of America. I'm talking about John Benet Ramsey. Now, if you're from Colorado, or you know what I mean, just pretty much anywhere, but if you're definitely from Colorado, you remember back in 1996. When the news hit in Boulder, and if everybody knows about Boulder, it's like an affluent area. It's where CU Boulder is, you know what I mean? Kind of like a mountain town, but real nice town, real nice city, just, you don't think about nothing up there but football and, pretty much rich folks and stuff. So, the news hit that it was a little girl that was found dead in her basement, you know what I mean? That was like the initial story that you found that came out. And everybody was just like, damn, man, that's crazy. So as far more information came out, I guess that somebody had got into the house, left a note, trying to kidnap him, ransom note, saying if you don't do this, that, the other, we're going to keep her, kill her, John Benet, you know what I mean? So as this is going on, the dad somehow was going through the house or whatever, and he went down in his house, and they probably had like a kind of an older house, but I would describe it like a basement, but cellar type situation. And I guess he found his daughter down there, like wrapped up maybe in a blanket. They said she had been sexually assaulted, and like her skull was broken. You know what I mean? Some real violent, sick, demonic shit. You know what I mean? Just evil stuff. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is, of any kind of race or any social status or whatever. Just sick stuff. So, I guess they found her down there, and then through an investigation, it just started becoming, just was weird. The mom was always a big suspect. She was, questionable. The dad, of course, she had a brother, and, people just couldn't figure out who went in there and who would do that. You know what I mean? And it's just a lot of things that popped up on there. So I guess, like, the other day, they got some more new information. They said they're supposed to reopen the case and, some new interviews or something to try to bring closure to something that is really, it's just mind-boggling how that happened, and that still they haven't put closure to it. And I'm thinking if it was in social media times like now, I don't know. It wouldn't have you probably wouldn't have been able to get away, but there's something about that case. There's just something about that. You know what I mean? And as I say, Colorado, man, we got a lot of history, man, a lot of good and bad things, unfortunately. I'm gonna holler at you.